Blondie Hobby here, and this is like one of my first videos showing my face and everything. So I just wanted to tell you guys like what to expect and some tips when you're going to an anime convention. So I started going to anime conventions a few years ago, back in 2009. So that was 3 years ago. Yeah. So what you should expect. You should expect people to run up and hug you if you're dressed up. And you should also expect people to want to take your photos. Now the thing is, if you're mean or you don't like people touching you, then you shouldn't go. Because people are going to want to hug you if you're dressed up as like panties and panty stocking or Cloud from Final Fantasy, whatever kind of thing. So, also, a few tips. The first tip, you should always bring a camera or have your friend bring a camera. Why? Because you're going to find someone who has an unbelievable cosplay and you're going to want to take a picture of it, and if you don't take a picture of it, you're going to be really mad. Also, tip 2, let's just say for the past 5 conventions, I forget to take a picture of myself, so I'm going on DeviantArt, YouTube, and I can't find myself. And like, I swear, there has to be a picture of me back when I went to MomoCon in 2009 of me as Maka. But there's not. Even though about 20 billion people came up to me and were like, can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? I'm like, yeah. But I was sad because no one took a picture of me. Ever. So, yeah, make sure to take a picture of yourself. Because all these conventions, I've never found a video, a picture. Besides this year, I found one picture of myself. So, let's see. Tip 4. You're going to want to try your best to look good. I know conventions aren't really for impressing. It really isn't, but when I go to a convention, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I worked on this, I made this gun, I made this site, I did the makeup perfect, you know, like, that's just I love, that's when I love people are like, oh, I love, the cosplay you made, or, the costume, or like, the weapon you made. I just love that feeling. So like, I worked really hard on this, and, you know, people are complimenting. So that's a great feeling. And also other things, why? Why do I go to conventions? Well, I think some of us, and I'm not speaking for everyone, but a lot of people that I talk to that are into anime are like, I can't tell, like maybe my boyfriend that I'm into anime because he's going to think it's weird, or I can't tell so-and-so, like, I'm into anime, because some of your friends are like, what? What is it? What? Like, they don't understand. My parents don't understand. So, definitely the conventions are a way to express yourself, and I just love that feeling of acceptance, because I'm going to be serious with you guys. Like, when you go there, right when you walk in that door, or the first cosplayer you see, everybody in that area is automatically your friend. And you can seriously go up to anyone and give them a hug. And if you're a grouch, like, don't go. Everyone's looking at you, don't go. So, basically, if you have an issue with people taking your picture, you're going to have to be nice about it and be like, no, no thank you, or whatever. You're going to say thank you for asking, but no thanks, like, yeah. And sometimes people will, like, awkwardly, like, they're off to the side, and they'll seriously, like, you know, take your picture, and you're like, okay, kind of thing. You weren't ready for that. So, also, don't be upset if you don't see your picture. That's what happened to me, and it was really depressing. Tip number 5. Okay, so I shouldn't be saying this as a tip in this video, but it's definitely a tip you're going to want to listen to. That didn't make sense. But no. Okay, so tip number 5, don't be a procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator. Let me just tell you. Okay, so Maka, my first cosplay. Procrastinator, my dad. I told him about the site, and like, we did it a month in advance, but he didn't finish painting it until the night before. That was a disaster because I couldn't think we could take it in the car with us because it was going to be wet. It's not my car. It was the people that I always go to conventions with. Orange, Bunny, love you. Okay. So don't be a procrastinator. Also, when I did Tomkey, I waited too late to get the patch, and none of the stores, I called just about every mall that I could, even the really far away ones, didn't have the patch. I couldn't find it online where it would get there in time. So I went patchless. Yeah. Also, my panty and stocking. I wanted a panty, and my gun. My dad finished it the day of. Like, seriously, that morning, the day of. I wasn't able, I didn't have enough time to paint the little bow and everything. I mean, no one cared, it lit up and everything was cool. And I also didn't get a wig, so it looks stupid. I want like this. Yep, okay. Tip number 6. Don't let people borrow your stuff. I learned that the hard way. I let my friend borrow my Maka like under collar shirt, and then also on my Tamaki cosplay. So I can't cosplay either of them. Well, I can, but I'm gonna have to get me a collar shirt. This is really nice one. It had like some fancy little. It was really nice, and that cosplay from Maka was like $123. Yeah, so don't let people borrow your stuff. Number 7. You're definitely gonna want to make sure like you don't change your cosplay like a month in advance. You're always gonna want a month, not a month. You're gonna want like 2 months in advance to know exactly what you're doing, because if you change it, it's gonna be really bad. So that also goes in the category with don't procrastinate, people. Okay. Now what else do I have to say? I don't really know. Well, yeah, tip number 8. Have fun. Because when you go to conventions, you're going to want to come back. Like, that's the thing. You're going to have convention fever. Once you go once, you're going to have to go again. Well, let me just tell you. That's what happened to me, like, when I went the first time. I hadn't even gotten in the building yet, and some guy was like, oh, look, it's Maka. And you're like, hey. I don't know, but it's like, it just turns into a thing where you start doing it. You start going up to people and being like, hey, this kind of thing. Also, number 9, people love to see people in character. Like, when I went with my friends last convention, when I went last convention, we went as My Little Pony. I was Applejack. If you guys saw me, that's awesome. You've read my other video about MomoCon. So it was really awesome because this little girl came up to us and we had Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, and Applejack. So this little girl was so freaking cute, and like we couldn't get rid of her. And the dad was like, why don't we go find princesses? And she was like, no, I want to stay with the little pony. And I was like, oh. So she ended up brushing all our weights, and so I was like so in character. Big Macintosh, this random cosplayer, was with us for a minute, and then he had to go, and the little girl was like, why did Big Macintosh? He was like, oh, Sugar Cube, he had to go back to the Apple family and help with Buckins. You know, I just came up with something, and then we had to go, and obviously she didn't want us to leave, and she was asking, so I was just like, well, I'm really tired, and all my friends had to help me with the apple bucket. You know, I just kind of made something up. It was really cute, though. So, people will love you if you're in character. What else? Oh yeah, to warn you, tip number 10. Just be prepared if you wear heels or have a big, massive, like, weapon. It's gonna be okay. I mean, it's really awesome because people are gonna be like, I'll want your picture. Whatever, but the thing is, when I was Maka and I had my big sight, I was like, I'm sorry, like I was going through these really cramped in healer rooms. So if you have a big weapon, you definitely gonna want to take them to like the bigger conventions where there's not so many crowded rooms. Like AWA, if you went there with a weapon, it wouldn't be as bad. I went to MomoCon in 2009 where it was like really, really small healer rooms. It was like tiny, like it was scary. And I had to give it to my friend's dad who had to wait outside because I couldn't bring it in there. It was terrible. And then if you wear heels, make sure you're good with heels because you're gonna do a ton, and I mean a ton of walking, and even after sitting down for a few minutes, it's still gonna hurt. Oh, let me just tell you, like when I was canning, killer. I wasn't even stilettos. It was like this big of heels. Like it wasn't that big. Like, oh, it was so bad. I got in the car and I threw them off, and I was like, thank you. And then when I was Maka, those big cloth things with the big sight, that didn't help. That was terrible. Let me just tell you, don't do the combo with the heels and the big weapon. I know you're probably like, oh, I can totally handle it, but once you're walking around, all the people want your picture after you sit down. Terrible. And number 10, you're definitely going to want to eat before you go to these things because you're going to get hungry fast. And when we went to My Little Pony, every 2 seconds we walked, it was like, I'm not even joking, and people were like, can I have your picture? Can I have your picture? And I was like, oh! And so I was hungry, all our friends were hungry, and I hadn't drinking or eaten anything that day, and it was like 2 hours into the con, I was like freaking out. So we got pretzels and Coke, and I was like, yes, we finally get to sit down. So right before we sit down, can I get your picture? So make sure you eat because it's going to be terrible. So if you guys have any questions on any costume tips, makeup tips, whatever you have, whatever questions you have, then put it on the comment box below, and hopefully you'll subscribe. And yeah, I can subscribe. Yeah, and I can check. Yeah. So also check out my deviant art. My username is ItachiLover223. Yeah, I made it 2008 or 9. So don't judge. I love Itachi though. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you'll rate, comment, and subscribe. That'd be great. So make sure you check out my cosplays on DeviantArt, and hopefully I'll have more of these. Also, I have just got this camera, right, like I told you, so I'm going to be making, whenever I get my wig, birthday video for my bestie Betty Orange Bunny, who I go to just about every convention with her too. So, yeah, look forward to that. I'm going to be as Boxer singing Love from Michael Bublé. Can't say the last name. Alright, and also I got my braces off.